My name's Aaliyah Nicole, and you're about to watch my interview on New Atlanta Radio.
Radio on 4/24/2022, the year of our Lord. How have you been, Robbie?
I've been good.
Yeah.
It's been a good weekend. The weather's been beautiful.
It's been warm.
Yeah. How about you, man?
Same. Wherever you were at yesterday, I was at.
Yeah, I know. We spent all day at
the A.N.L Park Festival.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was very lit. There's so many people, so many shops.
I remember
music.
Remember at the Dogwood Park Festival, they said no dogs allowed.
Yeah, same at the and people still bring dogs.
Yeah, there's no dogs. Are those real signs though? Like for real?
Yeah, no, I saw a cop talking to this lady, and she was like, "It's a service dog," and I was like, "That is a lie."
That's the big one.
But I'm not gonna say anything. I mean, like, let the dogs walk, you know?
Right.
They shouldn't be excluded.
Oh no, man. What if you brought a hot dog? Were you allowed?
There was definitely some hot dogs.
Yeah, so that's
plenty.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's so many people. I feel like that many people plus that many dogs would be chaos. Yeah.
Okay, we got some announcements. The A.N.L show just happened. Is it still on or is it over?
Yeah, so
It's
it was
over.
1 to 8.
Gotcha.
So yeah, today A.O. played.
Yep, our guest of the day was there.
Aaliyah Nicole.
Say hi.
Hi.
Gus played.
Bohemian Lonely played.
You said Roswell?
Roswell T.
Yeah.
T played.
Olam, Rodrigo.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Olam.
Gus Classic. Shout out to Gus Classic.
And shout out to Gus. Yeah. He blew up on TikTok. Another one. Blew up on TikTok.
So check him out. That song's coming out.
Yeah.
I think soon. Pretty soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a fun show.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, there's a fashion show this Friday. Oh yeah, Gus played at a fashion show.
He was.
Wow. It was at the same venue. I think.
Yeah.
He's making moves. He's everywhere.
There's a big lineup for that, but I couldn't make it.
Cool. Where was it at?
It's in Underground Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
What's the dude's name? Mike?
Mike Stanley.
Mike Stanley. Shout out to Mike Stanley. Yeah, shout out to Mike Stanley.
Got you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, next weekend, he's hosting. Well, he's performing at a rave.
Right.
Yeah, for Mother's Day. Yeah, no, actually,
for Mother's Day.
Okay, it's not on Mother's Day, but it's the weekend of Mother's Day.
Right.
So I can't tell if it's next weekend or the weekend after that. But
And it's like a rave.
It's like underground. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like 6 to 12. So it's weird hours for a rave.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's for mothers.
Yeah, you should try to
Okay, I'll bring my mom.
Yeah, my mom's not.
Mothers in there.
Somebody was saying mothers are going up recently.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
I was fucking stupid at the other guy.
I think did Gus say that to me?
Mothers are
It's
going up.
moms are popping up right now. Catch the wave, I guess.
I guess.
Whatever that means.
Whatever. Yeah. Make more moms, I guess.
Yeah, always.
Alright, so we're here with the special guest of the hour. If you guys can stay up another hour, but
You better.
yeah, she's one of the most important people of the day. Her name is Aaliyah Nicole. Welcome to the show. How you been? How's your weekend? How was the A.N.L show, the one you performed in?
Well, first off, thank you for having me.
Yeah, no
It's great to be here.
Yeah.
The first one, the first official one, or just
This one, the one today.
That was nice. Like I said, it was just more of a learning experience for me. You know, with the lack of people there, it was just more of me focusing on my craft and kind of just practicing balance.
Right.
Within, exerting energy physically, and then having to sing. I've been having trouble with that. So.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
I worked on that. That was fun.
Got you.
Do it in front of my friends. Yeah.
You been rehearsing? You rehearse before every performance, or you just
I mean, before I was really performing frequently.
Yeah.
I was constantly just rehearsing, but now it's I'm doing so much.
Right.
It's just I'll just go out there and just, hope for the best really. But
yeah.
I think I need to get back into my roots and just start practicing again. And get genuine about it again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You said you've been performing twice a month now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Recently you have
Yeah.
been? Yeah. Does that ever get difficult, or you feel like you need to fall back into rehearsing and stuff like that, or?
I wouldn't even say it's difficult when it comes to just doing the shows. It's just more doing normal things working 40 hours a week and coming home, and I live alone, so I'm having to cook dinner for myself and clean up after myself.
Right.
And, you know, I'm just really struggling being an adult right now, and then trying to also be a rising star. So it's just like, damn, like, yeah, I get tired.
For sure.
Yeah.
Very incredible that you were able to book shows that frequently. You know, like independent, no manager.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's not really me. It's just like I think the universe is kind of moving for me.
Right.
Honestly, I'm not doing anything other than speaking it like I
people
are
noticing.
Yeah. It's a blessing.
Yeah. That's awesome.
We really fucked with the EP Love versus Lust that you dropped last year. So what brought that upon? Because like you have other EPs that came out before that, but this one like showed like the most amount of growth between the other ones. So
exactly.
So like,
thank you for noticing that.
No problem. So like, so like, what influenced you? Like, what brought that energy to that EP?
It's cliche, but I would just say heartbreak. I think, my last relationship, and really just kind of like analyzing what I've done wrong, that other person did wrong, and just kind of just figuring out how I want to be loved and how I want to love someone.
Right.
I think that was my main focus in that whole EP, and I don't know, it got real personal. They were like, the music was something I did not want to share at one point. Like I was not trying to share that, but you know, my producer knows, like, nah, you need to put this out. So I think that's exactly what inspired me, just kind of thinking and going through things.
Right. Gotcha. That's cool. So like, what was like? So you thought about holding the EP back? Like you didn't want to like?
Yeah, I was not about to drop it at all.
Really?
I mean, honestly, I wasn't really gonna drop music for a while, but then something just told me like to just drop it, and just trust the process. And I wouldn't say that it's reaching everywhere I want it to reach right now, but I think it's gonna have its moment.
Oh yeah,
sure. It's gonna fall in line.
Of course, yeah.
It's always that music that like you don't want to release. That's
gonna pop off.
You know?
Yeah, like
because
it's somewhere for sure.
It's the most personal, the most real. You know? And you wanna. It's like
be genuine with it.
It's hard to expose that part of yourself.
Yeah,
right.
I genuinely cried when I was recording that. Like I was in the studio, just it was me and Noah, and I was just genuinely just in my feelings, and he didn't say anything. He just looking at me like, it's gonna be good. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Is Noah your producer?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Want to give a special shout out to Noah?
Shout out to Noah. Shout out to his beats. Shout out to him being a real friend, true friend. He's taught me a lot as an artist and as a human.
Gotcha. So, if you hear this, Noah, shouts out to you.
Yeah, shout out to Noah.
Yeah. So what made you go into music? I know your name's Aaliyah, which is the name of the superstar Aaliyah. Like before that, did your parents name you after her? Like
they did.
They did. Okay.
They did name me after her, but she was not the reason why I started music. She's super cool though. Yeah. But it was just more of just loving music. Everybody in my family sings and they do music. Yeah. So it was nice to see as a little kid, and I just got into it heavy in high school. Gotcha. I didn't even know studio yet. I wasn't making music at all. Right. I was just kind of like doing covers on Facebook. Just doing covers on Facebook and just, seeing people's reactions. Right.
What would you cover?
I did I'm Yours by Jason Mraz.
Yeah.
I did I forgot the song. It's with Ariana Grande and Mac Miller. I think Almost Is Never Enough.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Almost Is Never Enough was cool. I did some Bruno Mars songs. I don't even remember.
Bruno Mars.
Yeah, you can still find him on Facebook.
Yeah. He's a hitmaker.
He's crazy.
Yeah. Don't delete them once you get famous.
No, I'm not. They're so ugly, but it's just like I know people are gonna find that shit eventually. It's funny. Yeah. So I don't care.
Gotcha. Yeah. So who would you say like are your biggest influences? Like, I mean, for me, you get like give off a little bit of Erykah Badu vibes, like really neo soul.
That's top 5 for sure. Yeah. Erykah Badu, Lauryn Hill. Yeah. Neo, Genuine.
Yeah.
Chance the Rapper for sure. And I wouldn't even say his cadence. It would just be more of the beat side of it. Like his mindset and his creativity is crazy. I think listening to a lot of that, incorporating gospel, R&B was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huge influence.
Gotcha. That's dope. So like, what's your mindset going like every EP? Like, obviously this one was about love versus loss, about heartbreak. But like your previous ones, though, were they about anything else? Like, were they influenced anything else, or just whatever you just thought out?
I was really young at the time, and I was writing that when I was like 16, 17 years old.
Gotcha.
So like at that time in my life, I was very lost.
Right.
I was doing a lot of things I probably wasn't supposed to be doing.
Right.
So I wouldn't even say it was like anything specific. It was just more of me kind of, I guess, a cry out for help, really.
Right.
But people don't. I mean, I made it sound so like turned. It wasn't even.
Right.
Wasn't even noticeable. The things I was saying was like
right.
concerning though. Like
Yeah.
when I listen back to it, I'm like, what the hell is wrong? Okay.
Mental illness for making fun though. Oh yeah, so we see that you're part of the crew, the A.N.L crew. Like, so like you told us already, but the audience doesn't know. Like, how did you guys get together? Like, yeah, like.
Wow, digging in my mind. Just studio sessions, and like I said, a friend knew a friend.
Right.
And we all just went to the same place. That was Noah's house at the time.
Yeah.
And we all just met up. And my friend Michael, he's in Spain right now. Shout out to Michael.
Yeah.
But he just created this group called A.N.L.
Right.
And then he was just like, yes, we got a show. We got our first show in August. It was crazy. He was like, I want to continue this.
Right.
And, from there, we were just, it was just a couple friends,
right.
a few friends just talking, and we were just like, let's do this.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Let's actually start doing a festival, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It was just a joke at first, but then it got serious.
You got serious, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys grew fast. Like, I just remember seeing you guys like in November or December, and then like you guys were, like 1,000 followers deep, and then like everywhere in Atlanta.
It was a blessing, like.
Right.
Yeah, we don't even know how that happened. It was crazy.
Yeah,
Right.
people were looking for that scene.
No,
Like, it kind of disappeared for a little bit.
Yeah, when it first started, it was,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because like I have friends who ask me like, where are these shows happening?
Right.
You know? It's so dope that like people like our age are just putting them
very
on.
engaged. Yeah, very
Yeah.
engaged.
Because like some like big name promoters is like hard at finding those people that we're really listening to. You
Right.
know?
Very true.
Yeah.
It was a good thing though, because at least it's documented. Because maybe there was something like that when we were in college, but I probably wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Right.
It wasn't
Well, I
in my
mean,
face.
also because like COVID like
Yeah.
kind of snuffed out the industry for a little bit.
True. Gotcha.
Very true. Very true.
So like, do you have any future music coming out? Because I saw you preview, like you said something. You asked a couple songs coming out where your Razo. Is your brother like really your brother? Okay. Gotcha.
Awesome. You guys both make music.
We
Yeah,
do.
gotcha.
We do. Totally different vibes.
Right.
Yeah.
I know.
Funny.
Like, how did that happen though? Like his energy in this song is a lot different than yours. So like, how did that happen?
Honestly, he got me in the studio. He's the first person that put me in the studio.
Gotcha.
So, at that time, he was just like really rapping, hardcore rapping. But I liked his cadence. I liked his music.
Right.
And one day I was just like, okay, I'll come.
Right.
And like from there, like now we're here. So,
Right.
Yeah. Shout out to my brother Roswell.
Gotcha. Is he listening? Hopefully he's listening.
Hopefully he's listening.
Yeah.
Might be in the studio.
Yeah, gotcha. So like, what's your favorite aspect about like some of the songs you make? I know you talk about sometimes it can be therapeutic and sometimes be like, I don't know, mind blowing because of some of the stuff you come up with. But like, what's your favorite aspect of it? Like what inspires you? But like, what's your favorite aspect? Just
Like-
Just doing it.
Yeah, just doing it.
Yeah. It's like almost like it happens and then you're like inspired by that.
Right.
Like even though you already did
exactly
it.
that though. That's
okay.
what. Yeah, it's just
My
like
bad.
it's like the steps to get to the finished product.
Right.
I think that's my favorite part of that. Just having fun with what I'm doing.
Right.
I don't ever want to forget having fun. It's not that serious. Like I just love music.
Right.
I'm not trying to, like people take it very seriously, which I do.
Yeah.
But it's just more of having fun, getting
Right.
lost in what I'm doing, and just being creative.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. So, do you ever know like your songs like fully R&B? Do you ever like feel like you should rap at times because your brothers like rap sometimes? Well,
No, yeah, for sure. I don't think I'm as good as a rapper as I am a singer, but
Right.
I also think I'm capable to do both.
Right.
I'm not gonna tell myself I can't.
Right.
And as you can see, like in the song "Love Versus Lust," at the end, I'm rapping.
Right.
A lot of people don't think that's me, but like I try to throw it, every now and then, so you can just kind of see what I'm trying to work on.
Right.
My new tape has a lot of rap songs on it. Actually, I'm singing, but
Yeah, the one that's coming up.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
yeah, that was gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
And that's the one with Roswell on it, right? Or is it just a solo one?
I don't know. He might not be on.
He might
that
not.
one. I might not even have features at all. Actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you know the projected date of the?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I have the month though. It'll be
Gotcha.
dropping in June.
Right.
It'll be dropping in June. I have one in June. I have one in August.
Got you. Be on the lookout June and August.
Yeah.
Got you. And then, is there like one special person that you, other outside your brother, is there like one special person that you would want to feature? Like, it could be anybody, local, superstar.
Someone you want to work with.
Yeah.
I would say Mars of You.
Mars is, oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's dope. Yeah.
Yeah, Mars of You. I'm definitely waiting for that one.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all in talks like collabing or anything?
Yeah, I was just with him today.
Oh, for real? Dope.
So that was cool. That's cool, but we'll be in talks for sure.
Got you.
Make that happen.
That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a good song to listen to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I discovered your shows. It seems like even though your song is a little more like calmer and more vibe, but your stage presence like brings in a lot of energy, like natural energy. Like Roswell brings a lot of energy. Too, but you like you make your songs like out there. So how do you do that? Do you practice your stage presence or just like natural?
No.
Yeah, because people like gather around you like every time you perform. That's
I don't even see it. Like I don't see it when I'm up there. I don't even remember anything.
Yeah.
It's just like kind of just stepping on stage.
Yeah.
Somebody literally taking something and like washing my shit away like some Men in Black shit. And then I just get right off. I'm like, oh hey, like everyone's like, what the hell? Yeah, like so it's something like that. Like I don't practice that. It's just more of me feeling like I have all this energy.
Right.
So why not be a character on stage?
Gotcha.
Do what I gotta do. Come back off.
Right.
Just be myself. Like, that's it. I think I'm just being myself. Sometimes I feel like I'm giving too much. Like,
no, that's good.
Damn, she's giving so much.
Right.
Like, yeah, but it's fine.
Yeah, because sometimes you just step off the stage and you just look directly to somebody and start singing.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, you got the stage presence like hand now.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm working on that. I'm going to continue to work on it.
Gotcha.
I'm just trying to balance, like I said, balance my voice and balance just exerting that energy.
Right. You mentioned that your family members is also helped influence you to like go to music. Which one specifically? Like your
I would say my aunt.
Yeah.
My mom's sister. They were doing music. They still do music. Like they still are in the studio heavy.
Right.
My cousins. They're in the studio heavy, and when I was younger, they would always kind of put me around that.
Right.
But I never understood it. Like,
Right.
I was worried about other things. I was so little. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't understand what was going on. Yeah, but I'll always sing and have fun with them.
Right.
But then it got serious, and I thought about that. I was like, wow.
Wow. Yeah.
I've been doing this since I was little. I didn't even notice. I just put two and two together.
Right.
So yeah, shout out to my aunt.
Yeah. Shout out to the aunts.
Yeah.
So did you ever like think about going to chorus in high school? Like.
Honestly, yeah. In elementary school, it was, I think, maybe 2nd to 5th grade I was in chorus.
Yeah.
And then there was just one night, like, I just didn't like the song. Like, I was like, I don't want to do this shit. Like, ew.
Picking weird
songs. Like,
Yeah.
bro, they picked the weirdest song. And they were in black dresses, and what the fuck? Why are we dressed like this as little kids? Like, I was like, nah, I didn't know what to do this shit. I did band instead.
Yeah.
What did you play?
Flute.
Oh, nice.
I was in percussion at first, and she
Right.
was like, "You're a girl, you can't do that."
Wow.
I was like, "Okay." And then I
Yeah.
picked saxophone. She's like, "You have braces, you can't do that."
Wow.
She was like, "Play the flute." And I was like, "Okay, fuck it." Like, I was good at it too. I still love playing the flute.
That's good. At least you liked it.
Yeah.
You got moved around so much.
Yeah, I got so offended, but I really liked where I was, honestly.
Your biggest hater became your motivator.
No,
Ironic.
it's
There you
serious.
go. Oh, maybe she really had a vision.
You know, for real.
Yeah.
Not for real. She knew before I knew.
Gotcha. You ever think about collabing with your family members, like
Yes.
on the EP or album
For
coming
sure.
up? Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
My cousin, she has this one song that we were listening to on Easter one time. I thought it was so fire.
Yeah.
So, and she told me to hop on it, but I never did. That was
Right.
definitely my fault. But hopefully we can do something in the future. 'Cause
Right.
she's super talented.
Gotcha.
Super talented.
Such a talented family.
I know,
It's
for real though.
insane.
Yeah, thank you.
So, but like, what are your plans to achieve, like, with your music? Like, what do you want? Like, what do you see yourself as? Like, you don't even have to. Not even 5 years from now. Like tomorrow, Tuesday, Thursday, next Thursday. I don't know.
Oh,
At Coachella.
Yeah.
And, you know, seriously, like life is unreal.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just kind of think about it as like, I'm having fun. It's not that serious to sit here and like stress about it so much, because I feel like if you're thinking about it and you're being consistent with your actions, it's gonna happen.
Right.
So it's just more of me like kind of just wondering what is about to happen next.
Right.
I could get a call from somebody like seriously
Yeah.
tomorrow, like, or right now, and somebody just told me to hop on a plane, I just bought you a ticket. Like, so I'm really kind of in that mindset. I wake up every day when I'm in the studio, I'm like, I can get this call right now, I can get this email right now.
Right.
So I'm not I'm not stressing. Like I just know it's gonna fall into place.
Right.
That's the plan. Just having fun and just giving energy and just being an outcast to the industry for sure. In a good way, in a very good way.
Right. So you ever thought about like building outside of your friends, like building a team around you, like to like up your brand, or you just cool just vibing out with whatever comes?
I definitely want to build a team. I think slowly what I'm doing, that's what's happening.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out to Jonas. You know, he's doing a lot for me right now, and as a friend, and then as a business partner, we're doing a lot. And you know, that's the first of many of what's going on with me. But you know, I guess we'll kind of see what happens, what I fall into. And you were having that conversation about just having close people. You can trust closer people than you can trust somebody just on the street that has a lot of experience in the industry or have clout. They come to me. They just want, you know, they just want the next big thing. They're not really trying to genuinely do it for you. So I definitely want to stay in my friend group. You know? And if I meet somebody that's genuine, then okay. But I just want to branch out.
I just want to make cool stuff with my friends.
Exactly. I just want to make cool stuff with my friends.
Right.
So
This is fun.
Yeah, exactly.
So, have you gotten those calls? Those like calls, like, hey, I would really like to manage you and all that type.
Definitely that, or some emails. But most of the emails, they're not real. Like it's somebody trying to scam you, or it is somebody real, but they only want to get more than what you get. So no, no, that's horrible. No.
And then you ever like thought about like starting your own record label or something like that?
Oh, of course. In the next few years, I'm definitely gonna have that.
Oh, okay, cool.
In the works.
Yeah.
Definitely in the works, and I have a couple artists that I'm already like.
What you're looking at? Oh, okay. Is that a secret, or do you like?
I want to sign Roswell.
Oh yeah,
for sure. And I always joke. I'm not joking with him. He thinks I'm joking, but I'm not joking. Like I always tell him I either want to manage him, but eventually I definitely want to like at least do a distribution label or like something.
Right.
Deal
That'd be
with
cool.
him. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be very, very cool.
You guys are very talented siblings. So,
Thank you.
Gotcha. So obviously like your mother, like not your mother, but yours, like
your aunt and your cousins, right?
Yeah.
Both make music.
They're very musical. So
is that the same side of the family?
Yeah, same. My mom's side of the family.
Gotcha. So have they released any like full like length albums or anything like that too? Or?
They haven't released any like full length albums, but they have singles. Singles like little EPs here and there.
Gotcha.
But doing the same thing I'm doing, like just trying to market correct and try to find those little pockets that you can find yourself in where people actually can see you and pay attention to you. So it's a work in progress, but it's okay.
Yeah. So when you're in the studio, like what's the process like? Like how zoned in are you? Do you do the same thing when you perform? You just black out, or you just like, or do you actually think of? I mean, you're obviously thinking there, but like do you think more about like what your words are, what the beats are, all that? Like like you describe the process.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
I like walk in, dap Noah up. We watch a movie. Like we'll literally put on like an old classic, a really good movie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say too old, but something early 2000s or maybe 90s.
Yeah.
Vibe out a little bit, kind of like study the movie.
Right.
Chop it up, have a really good deep conversation, and then he'll just play beats for like 10 to 20 minutes, and then I'm just then that's when I get lost.
Right.
And then we're just eating, chopping it up,
Gotcha.
I feel like usually when he makes a beat, he takes the name of the beat and whatever conversation we had or just something random, he'll just type it in.
Right.
Like she just ate fries, some shit like that. Like so just stuff like that is kind of what gets me having fun in my creative space.
Right.
Like, just those genuine moments instead of walking in the studio like, oh, let's get to it.
Right.
I'm not always in that mood. I kind of want to build a relationship or build, the night up before I start getting into it.
Gotcha.
It's a process,
And is there a point where you're just like, hey, no, redo that part again, or do this?
Oh, for sure.
And is he ever be like, yo, you should sing this part over again, or rework this? Yeah.
He's never stepped back and been like, I think you need to do this over it. Unless I say something.
Right.
He's very real, but he's never really done that.
Right.
And I think I'm one of his most difficult artists that he works with.
Really?
Because I'm such a perfectionist. So I'm like, it's not like how that sounds. But I'm like, you're tripping. Like, that sounds good. And sometimes he won't even allow me to even do it again. He's
right.
Like, you're tripping. Just let it ride. Yeah. So,
So how many takes you usually take since you're a perfectionist?
maybe 2 to 3.
2 to 3. Gotcha.
Sometimes I'll be feeling the emotion so hard in the song, I can just do it straight through.
Right.
Like do the whole song straight through and just add ad-libs after that.
Right.
But majority of the time I'm having to go back or, fill something in just to make it sound how I want to sound.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like it's important to give people good stuff.
Gotcha.
Get those options in,
Exactly.
2 or 3 takes is honestly still good, still, those are good numbers.
Right.
It's efficient.
Yeah. People, oh my gosh. Can you run that back? Fuck. Yeah.
So, tell us about your song 2 A.M., which was on your most recent album, like your most recent EP.
A.N.L.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what got you in the mind of that? Because it's like, that's one of my favorite songs on it. I think it's one of your best songs.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite songs too. I wrote that at 2 a.m.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow,
seriously,
that's dope.
Yeah. I was just up. And I was looking for beats and I came across that beat specifically.
Yeah.
I was like, what does this sound like?
Right.
This sounds like now, like what's going on now. And I had LED lights in my room at the time, so it was just really like setting the tone. So, I don't even know what to say about it. It was really just that. Like I was just like, what do you actually think of at that moment? At the moment I was in a relationship, so it was just like, that's what I was thinking about.
Right.
How can I, make this cadence sound exactly like 2 a.m.?
Gotcha.
What would you be talking about at 2 a.m.?
Right.
Would you be on the phone at 2 a.m.?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like a whole conversation.
Yeah, there's literally a conversation.
The environment. Yeah.
Exactly, the environment, the feelings, all of that.
Got you.
Yeah.
So what should we be looking forward to your next like projects? Is it gonna be like at 3 a.m. or at 4 a.m.?
Honestly, the next step is like, I don't even know how to describe it. I wouldn't even say it's anything like Love versus Lust at all. It has those vibes, those soulful vibes.
Right.
But it's so different. I think that I think it's gonna be like, not a lot of people can expect what I'm about to like drop for sure.
Got you.
Because it's called Where You Been. The next tape I'm dropping is called Where You Been, and a lot of the music is exactly that. Like, what have you been doing?
Right.
Just making a lot of different music.
Gotcha.
Just experience a lot of different weird things. So I'm making weird shit.
Right.
Rocking weird stuff. Like, so I can't wait to open that pocket.
That comes out in June.
Comes out in June.
Right.
I don't have a date yet, but
right.
Yeah, that one's gonna be a good one.
Ooh, 2 more months.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Yeah, same.
Excited for that.
So it's like, so the album be like in a more, so you said Where You Been, is it gonna be like a more happier, because you said we don't know what we're expecting, so it could be like,
it's a change up from the last album.
yeah.
No,
the
for
last
sure.
one was kind of
very
like
melodic and slow,
a little bit
and
sad,
but I would say it has a couple ones on there like that.
Yeah.
But majority of it was like 808s bass.
Okay.
Okay. Really unique drum sets and different guitar riffs and stuff like that. Like, it's gonna be very, very different.
Got you.
Very melodic as well, and very lyrical.
Oh, okay,
but
cool.
not too lyrical where you'll get bored of it. It's
Right.
just more of just kind of speaking my mind
Got you.
on a different level, different perspective of things.
So switching from like singing to rapping, is there more of a learning curve to it, or you just like, or since you've been like since you hang out with your brother pretty frequently, it kind of just rolls off naturally?
Hanging around him and then hanging around just like the Grindhouse.
Yeah.
They'll sit here, we'll put on a beat, and they just freestyling.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm listening, I'm like, fuck, I don't know how to do that.
Right.
Like, I don't know, like, yeah, so sometimes I just listen to that, and then I'll go home, and I try to do my thing, and it's not even more of rapping, like, I feel like I have a tone more than I'm rapping.
Right.
Because, like, I'm not going to sit there and really spit bars.
Right.
Like, it's just more of me. I feel like if I can sing, I can rap.
Right.
Like, all I have to do is just not sing as much. Yeah, so, yeah.
Do it faster.
Yeah, just do it faster. Yeah, just go stupid.
Low-key like auto-tune rapping a little bit, but like
Yeah.
they kind of rap, but they're like more melodic with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool when people play the line like that. Like you said on that song where you, at the end, you like speed it up and people don't realize it's you.
Yeah.
Right. I know this was you though.
No,
Like,
yeah, some people are like, they actually listen and they're like, yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
But a lot of people came and be like, who is that? Right, come on, bro. I didn't say anybody's name.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
come on.
I mean, you usually put like who's featured
Exactly.
on your track
Yeah.
list.
Exactly,
anyway.
depending on if they're an ad lib or something. But that was a whole verse, so yeah. But I like that people think that that's not me.
Right.
Because I want to sound like anything and everything.
Gotcha.
I'm an instrument. It's not a human thing to sing. I think more if you can make your voice sound like anything.
Gotcha.
Totally.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could like lead in a way like the rapping part. You could be like an alter ego. Like,
for sure.
Yeah.
That's A.N.L.
Yeah.
And when I sing, I feel like
Oh.
in a Nicole pocket.
Gotcha.
So I'm A.N.L. It's like 808s. I'm loud. I'm screaming.
Yeah.
I'm giving stupid energy on stage. A.N.L. more of that singing, subtle,
Right.
soft. Like.
That's dope. Oh, that's clever. I didn't think about that. Do you wish like tour like outside of like Georgia or Atlanta, or is
For
that?
sure. For sure.
Yeah.
We have a show in Athens.
And I saw that. Yeah. Yeah.
May 5th, UGA. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna be cool.
That's gonna be cool,
gonna be
yeah.
my first like out of Atlanta, show. So I think that's gonna be really, really cool.
Yeah.
It's a rap R&B night, so
Right.
I get to focus on just singing and really giving some vibes.
That's-
A lot of unreleased music down there.
That's a dope. Yeah. So how did that happen? Like, you guys are like such Atlanta-based. Like, I think you.
How
were.
did-
I don't know. Like,
Honestly, Roswell knew the girl,
it was- oh.
and then
She hit us up and was like, she makes music. She was like, I'm trying to perform. And we were like, okay. She was like, I have a free venue spot. You want to use it? We were just like,
okay,
Oh, wow.
like cool.
A
like,
free venue,
Free venue,
for
yeah.
sure.
What?
That's dope.
Of course.
graphic and everything. So
Yeah.
Wow.
why not?
Yeah, didn't have to do anything.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Just-
that's
wow.
a blessing.
The universe is really working for
No,
you.
seriously, that's a
Crazy.
blessing. That's
Yeah.
crazy, like crazy.
Yeah. What do you look like? What are you looking forward to out there? Like, other
Um,
than just killing your performance, you gonna tour around Athens, or you just gonna like, stick at Athens and dip?
I'm off that day and the next,
Yeah.
so I guess whatever we're feeling like that day. I
Yeah.
mean, hopefully I get to network and meet some people, meet some artists. That's
Right.
gonna be pretty cool. And even just maybe hang out. It's not always about music.
True.
It's just more just kind of meeting cool people.
Yeah.
And experiencing different things. So that's gonna be cool.
Gotcha.
It's gonna be super cool.
Yeah. Well, it was nice. Yeah, it was nice to have you here. Like,
Thank you.
Thank you for showing
Thank you
up.
for having me.
Yeah,
It's
no
love.
problem. Apologize for the delay, everybody. So
No worries, no worries.
It was
at
not
all.
my fault.
Shit
Worth the
happens.
wait.
Life is on road, man.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Fun fact: me, Aaliyah Nicole, and
Jonas.
Jonas
Jonas,
all
shout
went to the
out-
same
shout out
high
to Big
school.
Bean. Yeah, shout out to North Cobb.
Shout out to North
Yeah,
Cobb.
we don't really like North Cobb, but
Yeah.
shout out to North Cobb because all the cool people came from
You're
there.
right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Shout out Ackworth and Baker.
Yeah, shout out to Ackworth and Vicar Road, all the artists and creative people coming out of that.
Right. A quick question: North Cobb and Ackworth are Kennesaw. I never knew the difference.
Is it?
I don't know.
Damn, I don't know. I couldn't even. We're like kind of on the borderline.
There's really no difference to Kennesaw and Ackworth.
And
Yeah,
it really
there really
is.
It's,
man.
they're like, they should be the same thing,
Yeah.
but they're just not.
They're
the
so
same
extra.
thing.
If you step on that side of the
You really
sidewalk,
be
you at
Kennesaw.
Ackworth. If you step on that side of the sidewalk, you
Yeah.
Kennesaw.
I was
That's
like-
ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, all the time I had to fill out my school address, we used to put Kennesaw. And I was
Yeah.
like, no, it's Ackworth. Like, I don't know.
So
man.
lame.
Yeah.
So lame.
Okay.
It's crazy, you guys went to high school together.
Yeah.
We found that out today.
Today,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Just looked at you, was like, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you said North Cobb. I was like, oh, like, damn.
Me
right.
too.
Alright, so what you guys heard for the last like hour, I think, was Aaliyah Nicole. She's coming out with her project in June called
Where you been, Leo? Where you been?
Where You Been. We've been here. She's
Yeah.
been here.
You got another project in August after that,
I
right?
have no clue what it's called, but it's gonna be nothing but turn music.
turn.
Hell yeah.
No slow songs, just turn vibes.
You're right.
Okay.
And then she has a couple songs coming out with Roswell.
Yes, we
Awesome.
do. At the end of this month or the first week of May.
First week away.
Mhm.
Alright,
And
bet.
those are gonna be crazy. I'm not gonna tell you what genre they are, but they are not hip hop, rap,
Doesn't-
R&B,
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
nor soul.
Doesn't
Okay.
matter. I'm gonna stream it. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
doesn't
stream
matter.
Yeah.
You got any shows booked coming up?
Other
Athens
than the one in Athens,
Hmm.
not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Just hoping for the best.
ones.
People book.
See, I'm
book
telling
Aaliyah.
you,
Look
man.
at
I'm
me,
telling you.
please,
Keep-
bro.
Like I said, I
Keep
just
it
sit there
going.
and it just happens. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
God is good.
Alright. So again, thank you guys for listening to Aaliyah Nicole
Yeah,
on
thank
this
you for
Sunday.
having me.
Yeah.
This was great.
Yeah,
It's
thanks
fun.
for showing up again. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And that shout out to Malik for being an awesome cameraman.
Yeah, shout out to Malik.
Yeah.
Just sitting outside chilling.
I know.
Definitely.
Shout out to Robbie and Noah and Kitty for all being
Yeah,
here.
shout out to them.
Shout out to
Going the Hawks
Kingsley.
game.
Yeah, and shout out to Glee.
Yes, Glee.
Yeah,
not
She
supposed
just
to come
missed
down
us.
here.
Yeah.
Aw.
Shout out to the dog.
All right, we'll see you guys next Sunday. Well, it'll be a short, so there'll be no guests until May 15th, I think. So yeah. Anyway, enjoy the next 2 weeks. Yeah. All right. Peace out. See you
Goodbye.
next Sunday.
Have a good week.
See you.
Wow, that was really fun.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Great interview.
Yeah.
Good talking to you.